Hey everyone, what's going on? So, recently at a tournament, I tried out this card that I found in my binder, um, and it worked out really good and helped me top that tournament after 5 rounds with about 20 or so people. Um, for those of you who don't recognize this card, it's called Lullaby of Obedience, and what it does is you pay 2,000 life points, and you call a monster card name. If your opponent has that card in their deck, they either choose to add it to your hand or special summon it to your side of the field. And why this card is really good right now is because there's a lot of big monsters running around that are kind of hard to deal with. When it originally came out, these cards weren't as prevalent, and there just wasn't a good target for this card, so it eventually got forgotten. But now there's Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and Masterpiece out, and they've been around for a while, but I think people just forgot about this card for the longest time. And now that I've tried it out, I realize it's really good this format, because like I said, it's going to take your opponent's big threats, and it kind of gets rid of them for you, as well as, like, it puts them in a spot where your opponent really isn't going to be able to use them for the rest of the game, if they choose to add to your hand. And if they summon it to your field, they're put up against a pretty big monster. Right now, I side this as at 1 in my Pendulum Magician deck, and in my 5th round I played this and took my opponent's Harmonizing Magician, and just led into some really crazy plays, because just by activate this card is essentially a 4th Harmonizing Magician for me in the mirror match, as well as I mentioned before, it's a Masterpiece, and an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Against other decks, like Trickstars, though, or ABC, there's not really a target that I want for it. Like, against ABC, if they're playing the Darkworm engine, I might call Darkworm for it, but I'd rather side in System Downs for it. But that doesn't discredit this card or mean that's bad. It just means that there's stronger cards to side in against certain decks. But this card is the strong card to side in against True Draco engines and Dinos, as well as the mirror match. So I just wanted to talk about this card and say, like, I just discovered it recently again and realized how good it is in this format, because there's targets for it, and there's, like, it really turns games around, and it gets rid of threats that you might run into later in the game that you don't want to see. So that's my opinion on this card. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And when you're leaving a comment, check out the description where you can find the rest of the Garo Gaming social media. And make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I plan to do a really cool Yu-Gi-Oh giveaway. I don't have the exact giveaway details right now, but I plan to once we close in on 1,000. So make sure to subscribe, and let's help reach that goal. See you guys next time.